Alex Bruce Leroy Caceres for Sodiq Yusuff. Good one.
Yes, sir. This is a fun one, dude.
This is.
Super fun one.
Caceres is fun.
100%. Sodiq Yusuff is somebody that I do look at fairly high, though.
Same.
I'm a pretty big fan of him, but I like both of them.
Yeah.
To be fair, but anyway, Sodiq Yusuff, obviously, he's not gonna be really looking for takedowns or nothing like that. I don't think he's ever recorded a takedown, has he?
I don't think so in the UFC, no.
Yeah. So, Bruce Leroy, on the other hand, he's really well rounded. You know, like he's not like I'd say his stand up is kind of where he mostly shines, but he does his thing kind of everywhere too. He's got good jiu-jitsu and whatnot.
Yes,
but yeah, and he's on a 5-fight winning streak.
Yeah.
But Sodiq Yusuff could be the guy to end it. I could see that at the same time. Sodiq Yusuff is a minus 250 favorite, which is kind of blowing my mind.
Pretty wild.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is, for me, it's closer than the odds are saying. I am gonna take Sodiq. I guess I'm gonna take Sodiq Yusuff, but I think this fight is a lot closer.
Yeah, so Caceres is just such a veteran. His fight IQ is crazy. It's probably one of the highest in the UFC.
I could see him winning for sure. Like I would not be surprised in the slightest bit if he won.
Because you know what the thing is? He's also like a gamer. So like he'll come out with a game plan. If Sodiq Yusuff is piecing him up, he's like, oh, game plan's changing. I'm going to take this to the ground. He's just good everywhere. He knows what to do in all situations. Super smart. He's outstruck his last 7 opponents. Like you said, he's on a 5-fight winning streak, a plus 1.3 striking differential, 51% accuracy, some very high volume, outpoints his opponents, not really too much heavy hands. He could easily go 10 rounds with his cardio too. His cardio is insane. And like you said, slick with submissions, but he does get subbed a little too much for my liking. A little worrisome, but he's not gonna have to worry about that in this fight. Sodiq Yusuff, 5-1 in the UFC, coming off his first UFC loss to Arnold Allen. He's willing to stand in the pocket and just throw down. He's got a super powerful jab that he's always putting out there, keeping his opponent like at bay. He gets lost in his hands, as you would if you were Sodiq Yusuff. Sometimes, because he's got good lower leg kicks that he should utilize more often, but he doesn't really do it. But his hand speed and power, right hook, are his strongest suits, I would say. His takedown defense, it has been tested recently. He has a 68% takedown defense, but otherwise he's a beast. I think these guys are just at a different skill level, honestly. Caceres is more of like a top 15 gatekeeper, I would say, maybe top 20, and then Sodiq Yusuff is like top 12 competition, I would say, something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna agree with you, Dan. I'm gonna go with Sodiq Yusuff.
Yeah, it's tough, but I still wouldn't be surprised if Bruce Leroy pulled it off.
Yeah, the thing is, like, if this was a 5-round fight, that's changing everything in my opinion. I think Bruce Leroy might take the last 3 rounds, but like, I really don't see Bruce Leroy taking the first 2. He might take the 3rd round. Sodiq Yusuff doesn't have the best gas tank, but yeah, I could see Bruce Leroy winning a round, possibly split decision. I don't know. It's going to be a close one for sure. But yeah, I
like decision in this one for sure.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So that's probably a good idea. I'm going to go with Sodiq Yusuff, and so is Dan.